Hello, everybody, and welcome back to X-Gen, the show where I, Dalton Spees, talk about some of the games I really enjoyed playing on this generation of consoles. This week, we are going to talk about something that's been pretty much unheard of in the last few years. A good game made by EA. Obviously, this week we'll be taking a look at Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Now, Garden Warfare doesn't really have a story mode itself, so for this section I will just kind of run down some of the lore for the PvZ universe. Okay, so I just spent the last 30 minutes looking for any kind of story within Plants vs. Zombies, and the only thing I found was a crazy long Reddit thread that I could only describe as half speculation, half fan fiction. So I will give you the limited information I do have, which is Crazy Dave is the leader of the plants, who are supposedly good, and Zomboss is the leader of the zombies, who are supposedly bad. Exhilarating stuff, right? Now we get to gameplay, where finally I get to talk about what makes this game so much fun. There are a few different modes to play in this game. You've got Garden Ops, which is the classic PvZ tower defense type game mode, where up to 4 plants defend their turf against an onslaught of zombies. There's also a few different PvP modes, including Plants vs. Zombies' own versions of Conquest, Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Domination. Each side has 4 playable characters, but each of those characters all have their own variations, with some of them having up to 9 different variations. There are a lot of ways to customize how you play in this game. For example, the Foot Soldier uses the basic 30-round assault rifle setup, but the Super Commando, who's one of his variations, uses a crossbow, or another one, the Tank Commander actually uses a tank shell that needs to be reloaded after every time it is fired. Along with that, each character all has their own special abilities, whether it be chucking a sombrero bean bomb at your enemies as the pea shooter, riding around on your jackhammer for a speed boost with the engineer. All of these really help to make each character play different while allowing you to fine-tune it to the way you like. I would definitely have to say my favorite character to play as is the Camo Cactus. The Cactus is already kind of a sit-in-the-back, long-range killer kind of character, but when you use the camo variation, your shots do a good bit more damage and your effective range is a little bit longer at the sacrifice of having less ammo and a longer reload time. But if you're somebody who likes to mostly go for headshots like me, that's not a problem at all. Now onto why I really fell in love with this game. I think the main reason that I really like this game is the sticker shop. Obviously, you can buy coins in the game with real money to buy more packs, but I don't see why anybody would. After like 3 good games, you have enough coins to buy pretty much whatever pack you want. The game does kind of turn into a collectathon because you want to unlock everything, whether it be new hats for your characters, upgrades to all their abilities, or getting new sticker pieces so that you can finally complete that character variation you've been working on forever. There are probably way too many things to collect, but every pack opening is fun because it doesn't feel like a chore or a grind to get to the next one. Another part of it is that this game is obviously a game created for the younger demographic with how cartoony it is, and it's not about violence so much as just having a fun time. Even when you're playing terrible, it's still possible to have fun. Going back and playing the original makes me disappointed that I didn't really give either of the sequels much of a chance, and them getting rid of the pack system in favor of a random item lotto type thing really turned me off from playing the newest game. That being said, this game was fantastic and definitely worth adding to the library. That's all for me this week. I'll see you next time on X-Gen.